Scorpio, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for your current energies, all right? So as always, please just take what works and leave what does not. We all know who we are in the story, and I sure appreciate you all being a part of my channel. So help me out. Hit that like button right there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, listen, there's an opportunity in front of you. It is the Ace of Pentacles, but I feel as if you are up against a lot of competition, all right? So you have an opportunity to maybe work at some place that you always wanted to work, or you have an opportunity to do something that you always wanted to do. But I feel there's a lot of competition here with this Five of Wands. So I think, you know, you've got to get out of your head and know, because we have this energy of the Knight of Wands here sitting with you, and he's upside down. And it's just like you have to decide whether or not you really want to beat the competition. Right? And I say that because we have this Page of Wands coming up reversed. Is this really what you want? Do you really want? I mean, there's a lot of anxiety. Some of you, I have to say, may have applied for a position that you really, really want. And in applying for this position, I think you question whether or not they're going to give it to you. There's a lot of, you're dealing with a lot of stress, with a lot of anxiety. What's going on, Scorpio? Look, here we have you in the Nine of Swords energy. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. You may be really worried about the next step you're going to take. You may be worried about, you know, whether or not you're going to find a job, that job that you really, really want. But I feel like it's time for you to open up, because to stay where you are, you're limiting yourself. The Four of Pentacles, when it comes up, it says that I'm afraid to open up because, you know, this is all I have. But I think, you know, you're at that point where you might have to really kind of turn things around in your life, because there's a lot of cards here that are reversed. I have the Fool card that's sitting above you upside down. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to, you know, go down a road that, you know, it's a foolish direction that you're taking. And then we have the King of Wands here at the base of what's going on, you know, and the King of Wands says, you know, well, you know, we could, you know, you talk about it, you know, but you're not really sure whether or not you want to go in this direction. So there's a road you want to go down. King of Wands, this is somebody who you can't always depend on. So maybe there's a situation you're trying to do with someone who, you know, you can't really, you don't know whether or not you can depend on them. We're about to start this whole new direction, and I don't know whether I can count on you. Oh, sure, you can count on me, you know, but in your heart, I think there's a part of you that wonders whether or not that's possible to do it with this person. So you're stressing about this road and this direction that you're going in, because I think intuitively you know that it's not going to work with this person, all right? But you cannot be afraid either, you know, to make a decision, all right? So I feel as if this week you're very blocked, Scorpio, not really knowing what direction to go in. You don't want to, you know, do something and then make another mistake. And there is this energy of like, I don't know whether or not this is really going to work. I don't know whether I can do this. I don't know whether I can go down a new road. This is a great opportunity, you know, but man, I'm going up against a lot of competition. I don't know whether I'm good enough. I don't know whether I can. So I'm picking up a little imposter syndrome here, you know, and then we have the Two of Swords at the base of what's going on. So there is some confusion about the direction of what you need to do next, you know, because here we do have the Chariot coming up reverse. So you're at a standstill. You're at a halt because you're really stressed and you're really worried. But here's the thing, you know, if I turn all these cards around, this Three of Wands, look how bright it is. This Fool card, look how bright it is, right? This Page of Wands is going to pull you out of a direction that would really be really great for you. There is just this immense fear, Scorpio, that I'm feeling about the road in front of you. And you don't want to go down a road and feel you made a mistake. So I think this is a week where, you know, this stress and this anxiety and this confusion is about really having to see what do you really want, right? Seven of Cups says, what do I really want? Judgment card says, you know, I want to feel renewed. I want to feel life again. I want to know that I'm not making a mistake. The wands are very passionate energies, right? And there's a lot of wands here. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. And I feel as if, you know, if you can get out of this fear of making a new direction and taking a new road and going in a new direction, if you can get past that fear, I think you're going to find a lot of happiness here. And I think, you know, you could find a direction that would really go in a way that you really want. And, you know, whatever this fear is, you need to let it go, all right? Because the fear is what's causing all of this anxiety. All right, Scorpio. So listen, this week, I want you to step into the unknown and just like embrace it with curiosity rather than, you know, be afraid of it. Because, you know, the fear of you not getting something can manifest it. So like you're very powerful right now. All right, so don't be afraid to turn your life around, especially when the opportunity is being presented to you. So I feel like that, you know, is the crux of what's going on with you. You know, do not be afraid to turn your life around. I think I'll title it this. All right, listen, Scorpio, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you in another reading. Until then, be well. Bye now.